gracious me!
What is going on, guys? Steven here. Welcome back to the Road to Glory. Yesterday's episode, spoiler alert, we bought this card right here. And as you can see, I've played no games with it. 287,000 coins, and he is a UCL live card. It actually was yesterday as well, so I wonder how much I've lost on this card already. Oof, 1,000 coins. I mean, to be fair, as soon as that disappears, the next cheapest on the market is 300k, and then there's one there for 339. He's not selling, but if he was the only one on the market, and then we listed him for 300, chances are we could shift him. So, you know, I'm not worried too much about losing money on it. I haven't looked at the comments yet at all. Today's episode may be boring for some, but I'm going to go into a game in just a second. I'm going to play the entire game live, and I'm going to read the comments as I'm doing it. That should be fun. Right, we're locked in. There's no going back now unless my opponent just leaves. The team we're playing is pretty decent, not too bad at all. Some weakish players in there. Kolarov isn't really that great. Bakayoko is not that great either, but apart from that, it's not too bad. Let's go to attacking and kick off and get into the first question, which is, it's a bit of a risk buying the Sanchez, as I can't see Man United progressing. Maybe an in-form Mane or something would be safer. Right, let's get this out of the way. Even though in yesterday's episode I said, you know, the chances of me losing... Okay, that didn't work. The chances of me losing money on that Sanchez slim to none. And I stand by that until the Champions League games. I believe the Champions League games won't happen until February anyway. So it's not like I'm going to keep the same team for an entire month. When have we ever done that? Never, you know? So... Oh, great. This is going to be tricky. Playing a game, talking, and trying to perform when we're playing against someone who's clearly alright at the game, knocking it about quite well. The whole point of me buying him was because I wasn't set on Neymar, and I actually think with Team of the Year coming out, okay, he's going to get a Team of the Year card, but I still feel like his price will drop considerably. Neymar, I'm speaking about, right? So even though he's not in packs, and even though the special card is in packs and no one will be packing him, I still feel like because that card will come out, every Neymar card will drop in price. Not by a lot, but by enough, you know, by enough to make me think, well, selling him now I've made a big loss, you know? So, with that in mind, I thought I'd play it safe, buy a card who's going to hold a value until a certain date. I know full well, because they're not in packs, that Ucl Sanchez card won't drop until Manchester United kick a ball, right, in the Champions League. Will they progress? Probably not, right? And therefore, yeah, okay, fine, we'll lose money. But I'm not that bothered about losing money in this game, right? On this account in particular, it's a fun account, right? Okay, I don't want to throw all my coins away. Of course I don't. I don't want to, like, buy people who I know are going to go down in price. But if I lose money, I lose money. It's not the end of the world. I'm having fun playing the game right now, which is not something I could have said last week. So, Yari on the edge, why not? So, we're having fun. If we lose money, we lose money, right? If I enjoy using Sanchez, then even better, right? If I don't enjoy using him, I'll sell him. And like I said, he holds a price until that Champions League game is played. If Man United progress, we make money. If they don't progress, yeah, okay, we lose money. But who says that we will even have that Ucl Sanchez card by the time that game is played anyway? So, I understand your concern, and I'm sorry if I sounded aggressive. I'm concentrating and answering a comment is very difficult. But yeah, I definitely understand your concern, and for most people, I would say that it is a risk. But honestly, we've lost so much money on players, and I'm not even remotely bothered by it. Oh, should have scored that, unlucky. You know, Nainggolan, we've lost over 100,000 coins on Nainggolan. Don't care. We've lost equal amounts on Fabinho, and we lost equal amount on Roberto Firmino as well before we submitted him into an SBC. I mean, technically speaking, we lost all 114,000 coins on Roberto Firmino because I didn't even sell him. I put him in an SBC. It's just one of those things, you know. This is a fun account. It's not necessarily a money-making account that we need to focus too much on. Right, there's Ucl Sanchez on the wrong side. That's the first touch that I remember him having. This is going to be Mahrez. I don't really like... This is the frustrating thing for me is when you've got specific players for specific wings. So Mahrez needs to be on that right side for his left foot to be effective, and then he finds himself on the opposite side, and he's still there now. I don't really understand why, because I'm on attacking, There's a specific setup. I don't know why they're on the wrong side. I might have to press pause in a minute and have a little look-see to see if they're actually playing in the positions I tell them that they're playing. The whole point of me having... see, Mahrez is just on the wrong side, and that is just... I mean, I think he's been on the wrong side all game, hasn't he? Actually, thinking about it. Let's switch into defensive and see if that makes a difference, because I'm going to see if he actually switches wings. Maybe it's because I haven't... I bought him and I didn't actually... I didn't do any custom tactics or anything. I bought him, I switched him out. Oh, I know why. Yeah, of course, because I know, I've just realised, I know, and if you've been sat there going, it's because, yeah, I understand now. Okay, so Mahrez is on the wrong side, because I've switched him, haven't I? So they've switched in game, and it's pointless that I've switched him. That touch was awful. And I've pressed pause now, and I shouldn't have. Someone said, best moment of the video, and they've clipped a time, and I don't know what it is, and I can't click it, so it's a bit frustrating. I'm trying to think of what it would have been. I think it would have been... When I was reacting to that guy, I was actually meant to beep it, and I thought I conceded there. I was meant to beep the part where he's going mental. I put a little warning for language in the description. Like back in the day, I used to swear just as bad as that guy did, right? And then I thought, well, why am I doing that? What's the point? If sort of kids want to watch this around their parents, or on speakers, and their parents are in the room, they can't really, can they? So I thought I'll cut that out. So I cut swearing out years ago, and when I was watching that back, I was thinking, I've got to get rid of that. I'm not bothered about demonetization. I don't think swearing has that much of an effect on it. People are far too concerned about swearing and getting demonetized for it. I don't think swearing now and again in your videos is going to really cause that, and I've not had any problems with it. So I just do it for family-friendly content reasons, really. Right, let's switch those and see if that works. I'm a little bit concerned switching those is actually going to have caused more problems than it fixes, but we'll see what happens. Get Neymar, sell Bergkamp, and get the cheap CR7 Hernan Crespo. That guy is obsessed with Hernan Crespo. Why did you get Sanchez? They won't beat PSG. Yeah, I don't people, man. I don't care. He's if they lose to PSG, he doesn't turn into a 50 rated bronze card. He's still going to be an 89 rated card that I'm going to enjoy using. It's got nothing to do with the fact that I was expecting them to progress. I don't think they're going to go through. That wasn't the whole point of it. It's for things like that. That is exactly why I've got him. He is a very good card. The standard card is good. So I thought, I'll get the better version. And if it costs me 287,000 coins, so be it. I will sell him before the Champions League game. Or I'll wait, and if they lose, and I still have an 89 rated card that can do things like that. It's not all about making money. It's not all about investing to get better players. I swear to God, if you leave this game. The thing that really annoys me about Jari Litmanen, right? We are playing 4-3-2-1. We more or less have been since the get-go, right? This guy's stamina is 87, and he is knackered already. He's down to nearly half energy. I would say he's about 58-60%. He's got less than Gerrard, who has 75 stamina or 77 stamina. I don't understand how that's a thing. What about Felipe Anderson, 86 one to watch card, left wing? He'll probably continue to upgrade a potential winger. The reason I don't want to get a Felipe Anderson, by the way, nothing to do with ability necessarily. It's reactions. His reactions are terrible, and it doesn't matter how many informs or special cards he gets until he gets a team of the season, and even then it'll be questionable. Until he gets a team of the season, it's going to be almost useless. I'm not saying it's a bad card, sure, but unlucky, Mr. Gonna get knocked out against PSG. I hate Man United, by the way, so they'll win. It's just this is the way it goes. I don't want them to progress, so they will. It's just the way that it goes. But yeah, his reaction times are terrible. He's still in the 70s, I think. He's going to get an 87 rated inform today. It's 2:20, right, on Wednesday. So I don't know the team of the week just yet, but I'm pretty sure he gets an 87 rated inform today. But his reactions are still terrible. Honestly, I think they're still below 80. So an 87 rated card and his reactions won't be above 80, which is it's embarrassing. Get Prime Larson. Interesting. Actually, again, I grew up watching Larson play for Celtic, which, I say grew up watching him play for Celtic as if I, was addicted to watching Scottish football or anything. But, I saw him in the highlights and things. He's about 1.4 mil on PC. Oh, hello. I didn't expect to get that. Or pass it back. No, some of the passes in this game, like that, I didn't mean to do that. Of course I didn't. Good football, play it. There you go. Can we drag this back? Oh, hello. So I really like Mahrez. I mean, he's just got his feet are insane. Can we turn this and then pop it in? Good effort, not bad. And he goes on to say how he's got good pace, good feet, and of course he's Swedish. Thank you, Oscar, for your comment. The fact that he's Swedish will obviously sway me. He's a card I've been looking at, actually, Henrik Larsson. The Prime version, not necessarily any other version. Oh, I thought that was in. Genuinely thought he'd scored. But there are so many options. And again, someone else there, a Grey Ghost. Could you please try Hernan Crespo because of all his cards are massively underrated? I'm going to... Underneath he says, I'm going to keep trying. He's commented that about 12 times. 12 different episodes. But that's not where I've played it. But there we go. And we can get the Fabinho up to Bergkamp, out wide, and flick. There you go. Right, see? I mean, it doesn't matter if he doesn't go through, because he can do things like that. Can we just shift this, please? Oh, play it, and inside, turn, shoot, goal! Love it! Jari Litmanen. Great goal. Good goal. I like calling out as well, because then if a pass goes misplaced, you know that I didn't mean to do it. Because sometimes people go, I didn't want to pass it there. But obviously, there's no way of knowing. But there, I was calling it out. I like that a lot. Good. Yeah, Hernan Crespo is a player that comes up in the comments a lot. And that guy, he says to me every single episode, he's very underrated. You should try it. Gets a lot of thumbs up as well, though. So people must really like Hernan Crespo. The problem with it is... oh, what the heck? Goalkeeper, mate, come and get it. I wouldn't say the problem, great save. I wouldn't say the problem, but the thing about Hernan Crespo is I don't love him, Champions League final against Liverpool when he scored that goal, that's one of the best goals I've seen in a high-profile game. The composure, and if you don't know what I'm on about, you need to go Google it. The pass from Kaká is insane, right? But the goal from Crespo is so confident. It just epitomizes him, right? Because he's such a composed player. But that finish was insane, right? Not the best of goalkeepers in front of him. No disrespect to Jerzy Dudek. But it was a great goal, right? That's when I think of Hernan Crespo, I think that. And that's all I think about. I can't really think of another instance where I've looked at Hernan Crespo and thought, ooh, great player in real life. I mean, I know he was. Of course he was. But I don't know enough about him to make it work. Like with Littman and with Steven Gerrard, with Dennis Bergkamp, even with Henrik Larsson, I've seen him play enough, seen them play enough to know enough about what is this game. That is FIFA 19 in a nutshell. My player has given Immobile the ball, and Immobile is just... I mean, look at that. That is awful. That's the worst finish I've ever seen. What was I saying? Yeah, so I don't know enough about him, but I know enough about these other players to be able to play with them and enjoy them and know... Or not know, but like play with them how they would play in real life, if that makes sense. So, Henrik Larsson, definitely an option. I'm not saying no to Hernan Crespo. I'm going to concede any minute here. I'm not saying no to Crespo, but for the time being I am. Because there is a player that I really want, and I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to achieve it, if I'm going to be able to achieve it, because it's a lot of money. And the version that I want is a lot of money, but I will settle for any version. He was spoke about in yesterday's episode. I think you guys already know. I think I may have even said this yesterday, to be fair. Good football, deserves a goal. Unlucky, mate. Ronaldinho, right? Ronaldinho is football, in my opinion. He plays the game so well. His feet are insane, and he's always got a smile on his face, regardless of whether he's losing, winning, or anything. He's just fantastic. I want that guy in my team. I don't care if it's the baby version that doesn't have any pace. I want that guy in my team, right? He is 1.9, 1.8 million. We have 540-ish thousand. However, I have Ucl Sanchez, who is worth money. Oh, go on, Gerrard, why not? I have Ucl Sanchez, who's worth money. and I have Dennis Bergkamp, who is worth money, and I am more than happy to sell both of them. Let's bring on Nainggolan. Let's leave Bergkamp on. I'm just going to do that. I mean, normally I'd take Gerrard off, but the problem with it is I love Gerrard so much, I just don't want to take him off. I know, don't get me wrong, I like Littmanen, but Littmanen really was dead. So we have to take him off. But, yeah, I can sell those, and I can raise, I think, roughly around 1.4, leaving us around 400k, give or take a few thousand coins. Oh, mate, you just had a pause. I paused it for you. If you didn't use it, it's your fault. You shouldn't get another one that close. But, yeah, I want him. I need 400-ish thousand. Are you just going to quit? You just kicked that out of play like, I need this ball to go out. I honestly thought he was just going to quit the game. Don't think he is. Okay, interesting. So, I need to raise 400,000 coins. I could sell Nainggolan. I could sell... I don't really want to be selling Fabinho because I kind of need him. Because, I mean, that would leave gaps, right? Because I would be getting rid of Ucl Sanchez. I'd be getting rid of Bergkamp. We need to use a standard left wing. Ronaldinho then goes up front. And that's the way we play it, you know. So we'd need to use some sort of mediocre, bog standard left wing. Yeah, all right, good job, mate. I'm not sure yet whether I'm going to do that. It's something that I would definitely love to do. I'd love to get a version, don't care which one, of Ronaldinho into the team. Just to be able to use 5-star skills and just to have Ronaldinho on the field. It's like the same situation with Gerrard. The Gerrard that I'm using is actually very good, and I like him anyway. But the fact that he's baby doesn't make a blind bit of difference to me. You know, it's still me using Steven Gerrard. He's still capable of doing Steven Gerrard things. One of the goals we scored in Weekend League was so Steven Gerrard, and I screamed Gerrard when I kicked it, and it was one of the most bits of the best moment of my FIFA 19 experience was when I smacked the ball with Gerrard on the edge of the area and actually screamed off camera Gerrard, and it went in the back of the net. It nearly broke the net, in fact, and that's the most fun I've had with my pants on, if I'm honest. So we are giving the ball away left, right, and centre here. That is not good. Oh, he's jumped me. Oh, my God. Come on, there you go. I mean, the defence is just... I don't need to defend because it does it for me. Gerrard! Oh, he's still on his feet. I mean, that's Gerrard, you know? Doesn't matter what version you've got. So that's kind of my thought process right now. Would like to get myself the... Would like to get myself the Ronaldinho card, regardless of what version it is. Boom. Oh, that's awful, Ucl Sanchez. Gonna have to sell him. He's useless. Anything else we can... With your new additions, you could get any Premier League striker. Yeah, I could. We already had Aguero. I don't really want to be buying him again. Not that he wasn't any good, and that's the end of the game. Comfortable win. Thank you very much. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, I don't mind getting him again, really. I'd rather not. I like using new players at the end of the day. So, yeah. It's a new... I want to try like a new experience. That's kind of one of the reasons why I went after that I say new experience, and I've already used Ucl Sanchez. But it's using different players. The normal person would have bought Neymar, right? But Ucl Sanchez is a card I knew I liked. He worked. He scored a good goal there when he eventually got on the right side or the left side. If you get what I mean. I say comfortable game. That guy was actually battering me, wasn't he? We only had 4 shots on target, but that's the beauty of time finesse shots. You only need the odd couple of shots on target to actually score. I think all 4 of my shots on target were time finesse shots. Oh no, the Littmanen shot actually wasn't. I didn't even finesse it. I just kicked it and it went in. So happy days. But a couple of decent goals there. The Littmanen goal was probably the best for build-up play. Quite enjoyed that myself. And yeah, that's pretty much all she wrote. Happy New Year, says Sophie. I give you props for even playing Foot Champs. I got Silver 3. Not a good player in brackets. 7 and 17. Didn't play the rest. I was dead. Keep up the great work. Also, Sanchez is great. Love his normal card. Now, that's coming from a Chelsea fan, by the way. It's just a case of using different players. I just don't want to be using the same players everybody else uses. I'm pretty sure most people would have gone for Neymar in that situation. So I thought, I'm going to mix it up, and I'm going to go for Ucl Sanchez, because no one would do that, and I know he's a good card. So it's not like I'm making any sort of compromise or anything. I know we're rank 3 currently. Don't worry, we will finish rank 2. Have no fear. I don't think I'll take the coins. Again, I think I'll just take the untradables. I think Team of the Year is going to be not this Friday, but next Friday, because it's announced on the 7th, I think. So it'll be... What's that going to be like? Is that the 14th or something? No, the 14th is a Monday. So it'll be... It might be the 11th or the 18th, one or the other. But untradables will definitely come in handy for that situation. I am kind of hoping we get something this Friday to just sort of keep us going. Maybe a couple of flashback cards or something like that. But no, I'm happy with it to go into Weekend League with that team, despite the fact that... I think I probably would have had more fun with Neymar. That's practical for the time being. And maybe, depending on what rewards give us tomorrow, maybe we can get rid of Bergkamp. We might even sell Ucl Sanchez. We could possibly afford to go and get Ronaldinho. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, we could. Because we'll have to use a left wing. We could just use that guy for the time being. We also have Balde Diao. Red card. So we have options for the left side if we were to sell those two, Bergkamp, Ucl Sanchez, and use the coins and whatever we get in rewards. If we get Prime Ronald, not Prime, can you imagine? If we get Baby Ronaldinho where Bergkamp is, and then we need someone there, we have two options. So they're not ideal. I mean, we could use Rashford, sure, but yeah, they're not ideal options. Vinicius Jr. in there as well, but they are they're decent for the time being. We can use them for now, and then when we eventually get more money, we could we could go and buy someone. We could go and get the standard Ucl Sanchez, or we can go and start building it up and work towards it. I think that's going to be the plan for the time being. I'll probably end up changing my mind by 6 o'clock this evening, but for the time being, at least. That is the plan. If you've enjoyed this episode, I don't do this an awful lot, so if you want to see this more often, then feel free to let me know in the comments. I'm probably going to do it Friday as well, because Friday is going to be a difficult day for me to actually get anything done. Plus, I can't really think of much I can do, apart from maybe play some Foot Champs games anyway. If they release a promo, then fine, things may change, but otherwise, we might just have a live game again. But if you have enjoyed it and you've got any questions you want to ask and I can answer them in the next episode, feel free to ask them in the comment section of this video. Smack the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.